Hello everyone, Amod here from Retarget Common YouTube channel. And first, I want to thank everyone because I have reached 2000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Yeah, this might be a very small number, but this is really a very good or very big achievement for me because the first 1000 subscriber was that feeling is very good actually. So I wish that I will get more subscribers, I will get more likes, more share, and more feedbacks as well. Okay, so let's come to the topic. And in this video, we are going to learn an important topic in this episode. So, not especially this episode, this can be applicable for any other API automation tool as well. Like, for example, uh, suppose like API is not ready, right? Or suppose when you are doing some integration testing, integration in service level, at the service level when we are performing some integration testing, and suppose one module is not ready, right, from where data will be passed to some another module. Okay, it happens actually in real time. You might face in UI section also, like some data connectivity or some communication between two modules are not established, but still need to test that particular module as independent, right? So similar kind of things here as well. Like suppose when you have some API and that API you need to test, but that API requires some data from another API, and that API is not available. So actually you can mock some data. Okay, you can mock some data which will be sent by that API. Okay, so advantage will be like you just need to test your part. Okay, and once the another module is ready or another API is ready, just need to test the connectivity. Okay, so mocking the response of API is really good while testing, while automating. If you want to writing some scripts in advance, those sort of things, then you need that thing, like you need to mock the response. Okay, so we are going to learn the same thing. How can we mock the response here? And there is one very good website, okay, that I am going to walk through now, because you'll find many website which allows you to create some mock response, but this website I had found the simplest one I have found it, and really I loved it. Okay, so I'm going to give you one demo where you can simply uh, mock any response. Okay, so suppose let me go to jasononlineeditor.org, and before that let me go to uh, the website where we can generate the mock data. So that website name is designer.mocky.io. Okay, so just suppose you are building or you need to there's one e-commerce application, and there's one module called users where user will go and register, and maybe you need to test one module where you need to verify the purchase or the items the user will purchase. Based on that, some functionality you need to test. Okay, so generally you need to get some data of user. Okay, like suppose when user is trying to place the order, so you want to pre-fill some details, right? So pre-filling of those details will be based on some API will you call, right, and that API will fill those details for you. Okay, so suppose that user part is not ready or it is down, something is there. Okay, and I want that I my this particular the testing of this module should not be impacted. Okay, because that module not independent, but that module should work. What the functionality is dedicated to that module, that should work, right? So uh, suppose this is one user detail. Okay, let me remove the JSON array and all. So suppose these are the details of one user. Okay, and this will be used by some another module, and the API which will send these details are not available. Okay, that API is down or might any reason might be there. So you need to mock this particular response in such a way that uh, you can use this data for your module, for your testing. Okay, so that I am going to show you now. Okay, so we are ready with the mock response here. Okay, mock response means you are actually mocking it. Okay, it's not happening like some calculation or some database it will go and hit then face away. No, those things will not happen. You are simply mocking what is expected, okay, from the API one, that you are mocking. Okay, so come here to this website. This is really good website, designer.mocky.io. Okay, and you can read it, the descriptions here, because that is really easy to use. Simply click on new mock. Okay, so you'll see this page here, and you can select whatever status code you want to select. Suppose if it is date user is getting created, then you can select the 201 or anything whatever you want, or what is expected from previous API, okay, or the dependent API. So let it be 200. Okay, content type I wanted a JSON. Char set let it be UTF-8. Okay, I don't want any headers here, but in the response body what I'll do, I will go here. Okay, copy this response of the mock data, paste it here. Okay, and don't do anything, those are not needed. Okay, and click on generate my HTTP response. Okay, you can select here whether you want this to be active every time, or you want it to be deleted after some time, right? So you can see never expire in 1 year, 1 month, 1 week, 1 day. Okay, so let me put expire in 1 day, or let me put it never expire, so that you people can also try it. Okay, so there are some rules like you can go through, like if you're not using this API for 1 year, so this will automatically deleted. But no need to worry, right? This is simply you need to mock some data. Okay, and click on generate my HTTP response. Okay, so when you come down, okay, if you want to support Mocky, you should support, because if it is helping you to achieve something, we should support always, right? So that depends upon you, whatever you want to support, by give a shout out, or you can buy them a coffee or beer, whatever you like. Okay, so you see this one mock URL, right? Mock URL, simply copy this URL. Okay, and go to your project. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll create a new package. Okay, and let me create a new class. I will put the package name mock data, and mocky design. Okay, so now let's see how can we use that API, whatever we created, or whatever we created to mock the data, how can we use it? Okay, so let me maximize it first. Okay, I hope you people can see. Let me put a main method. So res assured, the same syntax to start, res assured dot given. Okay, dot log, if you want to print log dot all dot get. Okay, you can use here as well. Okay, see, we are not hitting the actual API here, right? We are simply mocking the response. So you can call the get method here. Okay, and then log dot all. Okay, so what we did, we mocked the response, and simply I am writing some resisted code just to hit this particular endpoint here, right? We got this endpoint which we copied from here, right? So I copied, and same thing I am hitting using get. Let me run here, and let me show you what is the output. Okay, rewind me again. Okay, so can you see something here? We are getting whatever body we fixed, right? So this actually we mock the response, whatever response we want, we mock that response. Okay, once your actual API ready, you can go replace here, but from here at least you can proceed for your further automation, scripting, or whatever you want to do, you can do. Okay, so this is where we mock the response. Okay, why I am explaining you this thing, because in the upcoming videos I will explain some concept where I need some dummy responses. Okay, so in that responses, so that I can explain the concept better. So what I'll do, I'll create some mock responses and as per my need, and that I will show you. Okay, whatever response you want, you just need to go and edit it here. Okay, it should be JSON array, JSON object, whatever you want you can do, and go to again new mock, and you can give the response body here. Okay, even you can set the headers as well. Okay, so we'll cover if you want to get the headers and all, so that we can cover later. But yeah, here you can put the response body, and whatever you want you can proceed for it. Okay, so this website is the simplest one to mock the response. Okay, many things like they okay, so like some people might ask, okay, this is something you are uploading data somewhere, right? So Minikabri will not allow you. Okay, so you can have something, you can install something in your local also. Okay, to mock you something called local server and all. Okay, so that I will also cover, so don't worry about that one. But if your company is not worried about this much about the data and all, then you can use this one. Okay, so and I think this is also allowing you to installing in your premises, so I'm not sure, but this might also allow you to host this particular website on your premises, and you can use there also, but I am not sure about that. We need to find it out. Okay, so that's all for this video. In the next video we'll going to learn another new concept of Resuscite. If you like my video, please like, comment and share. Thank you everyone.